This is Colin McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by the public nuisance himself, Sean Mccomb. Sean, how you keeping, mate? All good?
All good, mate. All good. Just chilling out in between sessions. Was in Dublin this morning, so just chilling out back in camp.
Talk to me a bit about the atmosphere in Pete's Gym. Obviously, Gary left, and it's you and Tyrone really holding the fort down there. You've got other fighters as well, but you and Tyrone are the main kind of guys there at the minute. What's it like in that gym?
No, it's great. It's just obviously Pete's coaching abilities top class, and with a good team around us, the atmosphere is actually burning crack. It's good to be around. You've Jazz Dickens as well. Myself, Tyrone, Paul Ryan, Shannon Kelly, and Tony McGlynn. I mean, we're all in around the same weight, so there's plenty of sparring and plenty of drills. And as I say, the crack in the gym is smashing, so it's a pleasure to be around, and it makes training that wee bit easier. I know it's a 2 hour drive or an hour, and whatever it is, to Dublin from main to Rome, but it's good when you get down there and you surround yourself in that atmosphere, and you come home a happy man.
Recently announced that you're on this massive DAZN card in Belfast. How excited are you to be a part of this? I think this is only your second time fighting in the Odyssey.
Yeah, second time, third time fighting in the
Third.
Odyssey, third time boxing the Odyssey. And obviously, I believe the main card, the main four fights on the main card are proper 50-50 fights. And um, if, I think personally the best card Belfast has ever seen. And that's honest. And I think it's going to be a complete sellout. And it's just a pleasure to be part of it.
Talk to me a bit about your relationship with Lee Eaton, first of all, because you two have a good relationship. He's getting you these big deals. Is it good to be with Lee and Let's Go Management?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have a good relationship with Lee going way back to MTK days. And he's always looked out for me, and I've always had a good relationship with Lee, and he's someone I really trust. So obviously, when MTK folded, it was just someone I reached out to and spoke to, and someone I trust. And everything Lee told me back then, he's followed through right up the night. He's got me big fights. He's got me on big platforms, Sky Sports, get me big fights. I'm number 8 now in the world with WBO. He's followed through with it, everything on his end of the bargain. And I told him, if you keep giving me big fights, Lee, I'll keep winning. And I've done that exactly what I've done. And as I say, I trust him, so he's done a brilliant job for me.
You said there about you fought on Sky Sports. Now you're fighting on the zone. Is this really your chance to make your mark, maybe, and get signed by someone like Matchroom? Is that what you ultimately want?
Yeah, I would love that. I would love an opportunity, and I know Eddie's a man of his word of letting me stay on when he stays on. So obviously, for me, my main goal here is to beat Sam. Um, and really try and put on a good performance on a massive card on a massive platform like the Zone, the biggest platform in boxing. And and if I can get an opportunity to work with Eddie going forward, because I mean, a win against Sam can push me up to maybe number 8 with WBO, can push me up to 6, maybe 6-5 with WBO, and a world title eliminator fight's only around the corner. Like and I'm sure if Eddie gives me another opportunity to fight one of his shows, he could pull through with something like that next year. So I mean, it's this fight here is the key, it could be the key to the door to a massive um, end of my career next year and the following year. A massive fight on the line.
Sam Maxwell's another step up in opponent. Since your Gavin Gwynn loss, you've just stepped it up gradually, opponent by opponent. Now this is another step up. What does he bring to the table, Sam Maxwell?
Well, me and Sam, we're all stable mates. We share camp with each other in Glasgow, and we live with each other, and we know each other very well. And I know Sam's going to be very confident in beating me, and I'm very confident in beating him. He's a big puncher. He loads up with that right hand, and he hits hard with it. I'm well aware of that, and I was well aware of that when I took the fight. Sam knows my boxing ability. He knows where I'm good at. He knows I've got good feet. I've got good agility. I've got good angles with my punches, and and again, that's why it's going to be a great fight, because we've both done hundreds of rounds of sparring. He knows my best attributes. I know his best attributes, and on the night, it's going to be all down to tactics and who gets the tactics right. And as I say, I'm very confident in what I bring to the table and what I can do to overcome Sam.
You referred to it there, and I know that's something that you spoke about before, knowing him so well. But because you know him so well, what are his weaknesses?
Weaknesses, I just think he's very static. Um, and I think psychologically, I don't think he'd be as strong as me psychologically. Um, I know what I can bring to the table. I'm fully confident in all my ability, and I just believe I can cause problems for anyone in world boxing. I believe I give anyone. I'm very confident in what I can do in a ring, and I just believe I have that wee bit of an edge over him when it comes to that.
Since that Gavin Gwynn defeat, you kind of changed everything. You've turned your whole boxing career around. What actually changed for you on that night or since then?
Just I've learned a lot. Obviously, just being with Pete. Now, I'm not gonna say that I wasn't good before Pete because I obviously was. I just believe on the night I wasn't there. I wasn't at the races. The whole camp. I learned a lot from that camp alone, thinking that I would still win, having done a shit camp and no sparring, and um not putting techniques into practice, and just getting in there and trying to box just on my own ability. It doesn't work like that. This is professional boxing. Um, and I was found out for taking shortcuts to that camp, and since then I've just I always said I'll never let it happen again. I identified what went wrong. I fixed it. I'm sparring regularly. Pete has me sticking to what I'm good at, which is boxing, moving, to be getting involved, and we can see it. If I was able to move my feet the way against Gavin Gwynn the way I do now in the same headspace, I just don't believe anyone in the world can beat me, let alone Gavin Gwynn. So it's just about putting all the right things, like I say, the right attributes that I bring to the table, putting them all into practice, doing them regularly, getting fit at doing them, and then putting it into practice, and then putting it into performance whenever you get in the ring.
Is there a part of you that still wants to put that to bed and have that rematch with Gavin Gwynn and say that's that chapter closed?
His chapter's close to me already. He's a lightweight. He's fighting for an ABU title. He's doing very well. He's like, if I didn't think that chapter was closed, it would be holding me back from pursuing my own career. And as I say, he's pushing on his career, I'm pushing on my career, and it's just one of them things. It's put to bed. The chapter's closed. That weight class isn't mine no more. I've moved on, and I'm performing better at a different weight class and a different stable.
Talk to me a bit about, I'm not looking past Sam Maxwell, but your career in the next 12 to 18 months kind of crucial in where you want to go and the world title aspirations that you have. You know, there's names out there like Ryan Garcia, and we know Lee's working with O'Hara Davies and Golden Boy. Is there an opportunity you think in the next 12 to 18 months you could fight someone like Ryan Garcia or any other names that are on your horizon?
Yeah, 100%. As I said before, it's one fight at a time, and for some, it's a key to the door. These major fights, and that's why I'm treating every fight as it comes now. Every fight is like my last fight because it very well could be. If I'm not on it, I'm not fully focused for 10 rounds or 12 rounds or whatever it may be. I need to be fully focused, I need to be switched on, and I need to put a performance on and get that win because that is the key to the door to life changing money, life changing opportunities, and it's something that I've always dreamt of doing. So obviously that dream alone will keep me switched on and know what's at stake in each fight that comes along.
You spoke a bit about the sparring in the gym with Tyrone stablemate. Obviously, he's in a massive fight on the same night. How do you think that one goes between him and Crocker?
No, loads have asked me that, and it really could be a fight of two halves. As I said, I'm straight up honest with it. I think Lewis is a heavy puncher, and I think Tyrone's a hard bastard. So we've seen Tyrone being dropped by Jack Carroll, who's a massive puncher at elite level. Now we know Lewis is a massive puncher, but he hasn't reached that level of punching it in terms of elite. Jack Carroll's doing it. He put Tyrone down, Tyrone gets straight up, give him hardest fight of his career so far, I believe. And then you have Progre, who put Tyrone down with the cleanest shot you'll ever see. Tyrone got up, started laughing, calling them on. And stuff like that can break someone's faith or break someone's heart, sorry. So it could be a fight of two halves. Lewis is capable of doing that early, but Tyrone will just grind it back, grind it back, grind it back, and put the work in. and I spar with him myself. I know what he does. He fucking gets you involved in something you don't want to be involved in, and somehow, no matter how much self-talk you have of yourself, telling yourself you're not going to do it, you always end up standing toe to toe with him, and he fucking surely but slowly just brings you, just wears you down, and he's throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing, and he's calling you on, and before you know it, you're standing toe to toe with him, and then it's a 50-50 battle. You know what I mean?
Obviously, this is big time boxing back to Belfast. You referred to probably the best card Belfast ever seen. I'd probably say the best card Ireland has ever seen as a whole, because the fights are all 50-50. They're unbelievable fights. But is this the start of something special in Belfast, and do you want to be a part of that?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say before, it would be a pleasure to work with Eddie Hearn. Be a pleasure to work with Matching. Be a pleasure to work on the zone. Like get on them cards. Obviously, I know Mccomb is sort of parted ways with Top Rank, and there's talk of him going with Matching. I don't know if that's official yet or if it's going to be official. I don't know what way it's working, but obviously going forward, if Mick keeps bringing the zone to Belfast and Matching is going to work with the rest of the Belfast fighters, it's something that something I would love, and I'm sure all the fighters growing up in Belfast is something they would be looking at and hoping to be part of as well.
Before I let you go, Sean, just a message to your fans ahead of December 2nd that are maybe thinking about buying tickets ahead of the release next week.
Don't think, just buy the tickets, because if you don't, you'll regret it.
That's it. Shawnee Mack has said. Sean, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, mate. We'll catch up again closer to fight night, and I look forward to seeing you in there on December 2nd. Appreciate it, mate.
Bang, bang,